Hello, welcome to SD Game Talks. We're going to take a quick look at what is happening in Africa. Once again, what is happening in the African Nations Championship that is actually taking place in Uganda, Tanzania, and of course in Kenya. So we're going to go to see what is happening in the quarterfinals. The group stage was so dramatic. If you actually miss the group stage, I don't think you do want to miss this one right here, because it was something so amazing in the group stage, especially when it comes to Uganda versus South Africa. That was a very interesting match in the group stage that round up everything. However, we're going to talk about Kenya, Tanzania, and we're going to talk about Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda, who are the three countries that are hosting this tournament, and they're actually really doing well in this place. So this is how the quarterfinals, this table is going to look like, where Kenya is going to face Madagascar, Tanzania is going to face Morocco, Uganda for Senegal, and Sudan for Algeria. So we're going to see what is happening right here in Group A, where you've got Kenya sitting in the first position. Remember that this is the first time that Kenya is appearing in this competition, and actually is sitting on the first position with 10 points, and Morocco is coming with 9 points behind Kenya. And note that Morocco has won this trophy 2 times and back-to-back in that fact, and DR Congo as well has won this trophy 2 times. So everyone is wondering how Kenya survived between Morocco, DR Congo, and Angola, because these two clubs especially are so strong, talk less of Angola. And Kenya, being the first time appearing in this group, had to top the league with 10 points. That was absolutely something very amazing from the Harambee Stars. And then we take a quick look again, Group A. These beautiful players are players that are actually making everything happen right there in Kenya. And they have 0 trophies, and they have been here for the first time. This is their first time to be here, and they are ranked 111. Benny McCarthy, who is the coach of these guys, is actually doing a very great job with these young talented stars right here. Bringing them up to this stage is something so amazing. So we're going to find here, of course, Kenya are through to the quarterfinals. Looking at here, you find a lot of beautiful young players that are putting all this energy in Kenya, proving that they can do or they can go more further in this competition. Let's take a quick look at Morocco right here, still in Group A, coming second, which was very shocking to everyone that Kenya could come before Morocco. And they've got 2 titles right here. This is their 5th time to appear here, and the best place is finalists. They are being ranked 12. Their coach Tariq is actually the one taking these beautiful players at last Lions this far, and they're actually doing a very great job. So of course, Morocco is through to the quarterfinals. Look at this beautiful image right here. These are the people that are making it happen, bringing all the joy to the Moroccan side. And then we're going to take a quick look as well to the Group B, where Tanzania is standing also on the first position with 10 points. And remember, Tanzania is also one of the co-hosts of this competition, where he's standing in the first position with 10 points, unlike Kenya. After Madagascar, you've got here Madagascar, Mauritania. Mauritania and Madagascar have got 7 points, but it wasn't enough for Mauritania to qualify over Madagascar because of goal differences. And Burkina Faso and Central African Republic, of course, are out in this group. So kudos to Tanzania for topping this league. So this is what Tanzania have got. This is their 3rd time here in this competition, and they are being ranked 107. The Taifa Stars actually looking very beautiful, as you can see right here, are being coached by Morocco Suleiman, and they have managed somehow to get into this position where they're going to be playing the quarterfinals. And you're going to find, of course, Tanzania, the beautiful players right here that are actually making things happen in Zanzibar, Tanzania. And of course, you're going to come here to Group B again. You see Madagascar. Madagascar is, the country, one of the strongest countries as well. They have been in the 3rd place in 2023. They won the bronze, and of course, they are being ranked 115. So they are actually really strong as well. So Madagascar is second in the group, and these are the beautiful young talents that you're going to be finding playing this quarterfinals right in this country. We're going to run over to Group C, where you're going to find Uganda standing first position. Remember, Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya are all standing in the first position, and they are all the countries that are hosting this tournament. So you can imagine the home advantage they are taking and they are using to be here competing right here. So actually, it was a very crazy game between Uganda and South Africa that took place, and the game ended 3-3. And one thing that amazed me here, quick look, first of all, Algeria is standing second, and Niger is out with Guinea. And you're going to find here the Ugandan cranes that are actually making this thing happen. I mean, these young guys right here, they only want to show, they just want to show to us that it is not all about Matoke. It's not all about what the world knows about them, but they are also bringing something to show out that is so important. I mean, putting themselves in the map in this kind of ground style is so much amazing, so good to watch. And so the Ugandan Cranes have appeared here 6 times in this competition, and this is the match that took place between South Africa and Uganda. And this is when you knew that giving up is not an option ever in life. So they were being defeated like three in the 90 minutes. They were losing this game absolutely, but the guys were like, come on, we cannot stop this. This is our first time to make our names happen, so let's go in for it and do it. And then the guys, they came up against South Africa and got the 1 point that they needed to qualify. So kudos to Uganda. These are the boys, the beautiful boys. I talked about this guy the previous time. This is the guy you need to take a look at because he's so talented and very good to play. So these are the beautiful players we're going to be watching in the Ugandan show us the magic in the quarterfinals. And so we move over to Algeria as well, who is the second. They have 0 titles. The best place they've got was the finalist in 2022, and this was their last appearance. They have been here 3 times, and actually these are the Algerian teams that are going to be doing a lot of work for us to find these beautiful young talents from Algeria that are bringing to us good and amazing football from Africa that is making it so much entertaining this period and this season. And then we run down to the last group where you've got the Congo being kicked out of the group with 2 points, and Nigeria going back home, which is disappointing for the Nigerian because Sudan right here, the games in Sudan were halted for over 2 years because of the crisis, so they were not playing games except for the last 2 months that Sudanese open for the home-based players to train and prepare for this tournament. Senegal, however, is standing second, and remember that Senegal as well is a very strong competitor in this tournament right here. So Nigeria and Congo are out, and Sudan is of course in the first position. Let's take a quick look at the Falcons of Jedians, which are the Sudanese team. This beautiful team right here is the one that is going to be displayed to you in the quarterfinals. Their determination is absolutely something very good, because if you have a country that has a crisis, that football is not taking place there, and actually they just give you 2 months to prepare and come for a competition, and you are topping your group and at this level, which means there is a lot of determination. So kudos to the Sudanese team. So these are the beautiful young talented boys that you're going to watch them play in the quarterfinals. And we talk about the Senegalese as well. Senegalese are absolutely very good when it comes to these competitions as well. You can see here their appearances 4 times, and they have got 1 title, which was the previous one. So they are actually the title holders right now, defending it. And 2022 they are ranked 19. And so these are the beautiful Senegalese you're going to be watching on your screen in this quarterfinals. And this is all about African Nations Cup. If you are just joining us, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned, because we bring to you more about football to watch. And of course, we're going to bring to you football in Europe. We're going to bring to you football all around the world. Stay tuned and subscribe to our channel. See you on our next video.